I was listening to a little bit of Tim Ferriss's podcast where he was talking about how you can optimize the sleep, and he talked about eating certain things or whatever that are supposed to help with the sleep. There's certain maybe supplements you take, but he never mentioned the environment that you sleep in that needs to be improved. Like, homes tend to be kind of sick. Maybe he assumes that you just have to sleep in your home, but I've slept in some terrible rooms in my life that have made me feel worse waking up than anything. I just there's something with the air, maybe the dust or the negative ions or something. But I wake up groggy a lot, and it's very frustrating. There's a way to get rid of the dust. At least I'd put a fan and filter together, and I'd like to use the high quality furnace filter and use the box fan and run that to knock out the dust, and those filters that get really dirty. Yeah, it would help a little bit. I'd wake up less groggy, but still, there'd be a sense of grogginess regardless. Because there's just some things you can't get rid of. You can get rid of the dust, but you can't get rid of the chemicals that really swirl around in the room that you sleep in too. And so sleeping out, that's what separates sleeping outside from sleeping in a home. I mean, you can clean the air and stuff, but it's just not enough to actually be able to sleep with open air is really an advantage. That's why I sleep pretty good in my car, because I'm pretty much exposed to the outside elements. Okay, I can close my doors completely, keep the windows shut, but still a lot of the air gets in. The outside air gets in. I can really, open up the windows and keep the doors kind of open and have a nice exposure to the outside air. And if the weather's, even if the weather's kind of cold or hot, I still can get a pretty decent sleep. Like today, it's pretty chilly, but things didn't seem to frost over. All I need to do is cover up my face with a blanket and keep warm enough, and I feel like I've had a pretty good sleep. Of course, I mean, there are weird circumstances too, where even if I am able to sleep out in the outside and in the nice conditions, I'll still wake up kind of groggy. That could be some kind of infection, or it could be a vitamin deficiency at that point. But at least I'm able to factor out the environment, because I like to look at healthful lifestyles in three ways. I have to factor in the type of environment I'm in, then the nutrition, and then how much exercise I'm getting. Those three things seem to contribute to the quality of sleep that I get. But one doesn't really seem to pervade more than the other either. One isn't really more important. They're pretty equal in importance that you have to consider. Just looking at exercise and nutrition and ignoring the environmental factors that you're exposed to, really, it's like being an addict to a drug or something, and just looking at nutritional solutions to being an addict or something. You need to remove yourself from that addiction, that harmful chemical first, getting in a clean environment.